Okay, hi guys. I'm gonna try this one more time and let's see if this is a go. If you can see this LinkedIn live, please let me know in the comment section if you can see it because I do not know what happened. So today's segment is all about job searching. If you have questions for me, please type it in the comment section and I will be more than happy to answer any questions you have. So let me know in the comment section if you can see this live. I'm so sorry that I had to redo this. Okay, so let me know in the comment section if you can watch this live. If you are tuning in from LinkedIn, please feel free to let me know if you can see this. Okay, if you are tuning in, please let me know in the comment section or the chat section where you are tuning in from, who you are. Feel free to introduce. If you are watching a segment live, let me know in the comment section that you are live. And if you are not watching the segment, if you're catching the replay, then let me know the replay. I did have to end my previous live just because, well, technical difficulties. So please introduce yourself. Today's segment, today's Friday, and I'm just going to keep it very simple. And all I'm going to do is answer all your questions you have about job searching. So there's always a delay from StreamYard and onto each streaming platforms. So I am live from Facebook, YouTube, as well as LinkedIn. So all you have to do is to get your questions answered by me. Type them below in the comment section and I will answer them. Also, please introduce yourself. Especially if you're on LinkedIn, the reason you want to introduce yourself is because LinkedIn is such a powerful platform and I have over 54,000 followers. I'm going to soon hit 55,000 followers. Now, when you write a comment on my segment, you're now being exposed to those 55,000 followers as well as my connection, which are almost close to 30,000. Okay, now those two segments are different. Connections don't automatically equal followers, okay? And same thing, followers don't automatically mean their connections, right? So now you're hitting two different pools, right? As well as there's a ripple effect. Now, every comment that's going to be written on this segment on LinkedIn, not only you're getting exposed to my connections and my followers, you are also being exposed to every single person's followers and connections who is going to write a comment. That's how powerful LinkedIn is. So especially if you're looking for a job, really introduce yourself, who you are, where you located, what job are you looking for. Okay, let's leverage the power of LinkedIn to really help us land our dream jobs. Like, I'm telling you guys, that's how powerful it is, okay? So let's begin this segment. I'm going to kick it off by explaining how the job market works. Now, when we're looking for a job, typically speaking, everyone tends to just rely on job postings. Now, job postings only make up about 20% of the job market. That's not a lot of jobs, guys. 80% of the job market is actually made up of hidden job market, right? So first step to actually being successful in your job search is that you want to understand how the job market works, what components make up of the job market. So there's two components in the job market. We got the hidden job market, which research over and over and over is proven that there are 80% of all available jobs are actually in the hidden job market. And 20% of all available jobs are actually posted, which we call this the visible job market. Now, in the visible job market, which is everybody's comfortable with, we all know about this because it's job postings. But what people don't know is that job postings, when we're applying to jobs online, chances of you landing an interview are just 8.3%. New research is showing that when you are applying to jobs online, 8.3% is your chance of landing a job interview. I think this research was conducted by Glassdoor, if I'm correct. You guys can check out these stats. I'm just referring stats from research done from various companies. So feel free to look into this research. 8.3% is your odds of landing an interview when you're applying to jobs online. Why? Because hundreds and hundreds of people are applying to the same job as you. Companies are being flooded by resumes, right? But they cannot interview every single person that's applying to the job. And it's really hard to manage all incoming resumes. So companies have adopted technology called applicant tracking systems. And when your resume goes into this applicant tracking system, by the way, applicant tracking systems like a file cabinet as well, like a database. So your resume is now sitting in this applicant tracking system. If you applied for a particular job, and that's how you got your resume into the applicant tracking system, now that resume is going to be screened through the applicant tracking system for that job. Now, depending on the applicant tracking system, there's so many applicant tracking systems on the system in the market. So it all comes down to what type of applicant tracking system the company is using. That would then determine the functionalities, right? So I'm going to just go with, let's say the company is using Taleo, Workday. Let's go, it's Taleo. A lot of applicant tracking systems have tons of features to the point that they can actually rank incoming resumes, screen them and rank them, like give each applicant a ranking system. So like 90% match, 70% match, right? Now I'm HR who is working on this, this job posting. And now HR, let me explain a little bit, like recruiters, HR, talent acquisition. We are all using these applicant tracking systems. Now, me as an HR person who's working on this job posting and I'm recruiting for this role, I'm only going to interview, call the top 20 candidates, because I don't have the time to speak to everyone that's applied. And just because you applied to the job doesn't mean you're qualified for it, right? So the system will pre-screen the candidates and pre-qualify them so that recruiter and HR/talent acquisition specialist now can go in and just look at the ranking and call the first 20 people or the first 10 people and so on, right? Let's say out of the 20, I couldn't find anybody that's a good candidate. We'll then move on to next and next. So when we want to be successful applying jobs, it's very crucial that we actually meet all the requirements of the position. And then our resume is 100% talking to the job that you are applying to. A lot of people, this is where a lot of people fail on resumes, is that they tend to write like a generic resume and then they tweak it. And every time I ask someone what's tweaking, they're just changing 1 or 2, 3 or 5 words here and there. That's not going to get you the interview. Okay. Second component is, let's say you got your resume and you are the 8.3% that the company's interested in, right? The top 20 candidate. Now, reader, which is a human being like myself, we have to be able to, when we open your resume, you have 3 things you got to do. First step, within 5 seconds, you have to grab the reader's attention. If you're successful in step 1, then step 2, we move on to step 2. Step 2 is you got to engage the reader. And then lastly, step 3 has to happen, call to action. You got their attention, you got them to engage with your resume. Now they need to take action. If your resume didn't prompt them to take action, which is call you for an interview, you failed. That's right, resume isn't all about keywords. It's actually writing a resume that 100% aligns to the job you're applying to, as well as it's written in a way that really captures the reader's attention and they want to read your resume. And then they want to call you. 3 things have to happen when your resume got in front of a human reader, right? So you have to deal with an applicant tracking system, and then you got to get the human being to want to call you. Hidden job market, guess what? You don't have to worry about applicant tracking systems. Research shows that hidden job markets make up about 80% of all roles. Now, this hidden job market can consist of so many things. I had a client who actually emailed a manager, head of the department. They weren't even hiring. She emailed them. She used my pain point cover letter strategy, which is you understand that company's current problems better than they do, their challenges, and then you pitch them a solution and you say, hey, give me a call. If this resonates, give me a call. I would love to speak with you and further explain how to get the desired results you're looking for. So it's a simple messaging system strategy. Pain, you opening line, pain, you're really talking on the pain, and then you're suggesting them some recommendations and say, hey, let's hop on a call so I can walk you through it. She did that. She landed it. The manager said, okay, let's hop on the call. She sent them the link to her calendar. They booked a call with her. The manager spoke with the department head, loved her so much. They wanted her to meet the team, got introduced a couple people on the team, and boom, she got hired at 6-figure salary. No other candidate was interviewed because they didn't have a need. So they thought though. They thought that they didn't have a need until she presented them with, hey, this is probably what you're dealing with. Here's the outcome results you're probably looking for, and here's the solution. Let's talk. Here's my calendar link. Boom, got the call, slayed her way through the interviews. It weren't really interviews, they were discussion, because now she presented herself as the master, the expert in that topic, in that field. And she did land a 6-figure salary job without a job posting. So they created a role for her because they realized they needed her. So they created the role. That's also accessing the hidden job market. Okay. Now, traditionally speaking, people think the only way to access the hidden job market is through networking. So people go bananas sending HR and recruiters connection requests or reaching out to people who are working in these companies and asking for information or interviews. You don't have to do any of this to land jobs in a hidden job market. One of the best tools that you have access to that will give you instant access to hidden job market, guess what? That tool you already have. It's called LinkedIn. LinkedIn is your biggest tool that gives you instant access to hidden job market. Your LinkedIn profile, if you set it up to be search engine optimized, where recruiters, hiring managers can actually find you, because LinkedIn is a search engine, guys. So make your LinkedIn profiles work for you, even when you're sleeping. My clients who work with me, that's one of the strategies we use, is to get them access to the hidden job market. We custom craft their LinkedIn profiles so they are lead magnet, job lead magnets. So their LinkedIn profiles are working for them even in their sleeps. You don't have to go apply to jobs. My clients are sitting there chilling, and they have managers coming to them. They even landing consulting gigs, side projects on the side, because they have learned how to put a LinkedIn profile together all the way from head to toe. So they are appearing in searches and people are reaching out to them for opportunities. You can do this as well, okay? So one of the biggest ways to actually instantly access the hidden job market is your LinkedIn profile, okay? You can join Slack channels, you can do groups. There's so many ways, but one of the best ways that you can actually access hidden job market like this, it's LinkedIn. That's how powerful LinkedIn is. One of my best strategies, my go-to strategies to access the hidden job market is creating awareness that I exist. So building myself as a brand, being active on LinkedIn, writing content. Today's day and age, it's not about who you know. It's actually all about who knows you. That's the power you want to be in. When people know you, like I have 55,000, almost close to 55,000 followers. I don't know any of them, maybe handful, but guess what? They all know about me, right? And who knows how many other people are aware of me, because my content has hit 600, sorry, 100 and 200,000 to all the way. Sometimes even my content reaches millions of people on LinkedIn. That's a huge awareness about me. You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. Okay? So that's the power we're living in today. It's all up to you how you navigate and what you do with all the tools available to us. You can start a YouTube channel, creating awareness, right? So how we navigate in today's market is so important, because we can truly all make more money in our careers if we actually start to navigate the tools we have in our favor. Okay? So that's a little bit overview of the job market. I'm going to open up now for anybody to ask me any questions. Feel free to drop all your questions in the comment section and you ask me any question. Also, yesterday I introduced that I am giving away 30 minutes career/job search strategy session. As long as you live in Canada or US and you have about 5 years of career experience, you can get a 30-minute session with me to strategize. If you're looking for a new opportunity, a job opportunity, what strategy do you use? Also, I'm an expert in helping you make more money in your career. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of career professionals double to triple their salaries in a matter of days. It didn't take 6 months. It only took days. I have clients who have doubled to triple their salaries in 3 weeks, 28 days, 35 days, 40 days. So can you. Let me know if you truly want to double your salaries. Tell me in the comment section who here would love to make more money than they're making right now in their career. Who would love to make more money? Who wants to land 6-figure salary job? Maybe you want to, increase more of your salary. So let me know in the comment section if you actually want to make more money in your career, because in today's days and age, it's so possible. Commenting for visibility, my network should watch this. Thank you, Sandy, even though no one can see your name. Okay, so guys, I'm open for Q&A. Questions, drop your questions. I will answer them. Also, if you want to speak with me, you can hop on this call and ask one question live by calling in. I'm going to drop the link. You don't have to have your camera on, so you can actually call in live and ask your question and speak with me. So here's the link to do that if you really want to speak with me live. You don't have to type your question. I actually love speaking to people directly. It's my preferred method than reading comments, but whatever you are comfortable with. I've dropped the link if you want to call in and ask the question live. You don't have to turn your camera on, okay? You can also have a work permit to work in Canada. Oh, okay, I don't know. I guess someone's talking to somebody. Good afternoon. How to join your half-hour session. Okay, so in order to qualify for the 30-minute strategy session that I'm giving away, 2 things, okay? Number 1, you have to be a career professional in US or Canada. Number 2, you have to have 5+ years of experience, okay? And if you meet these requirements, please message me personally on LinkedIn or however you're watching this. If you're watching this on Facebook, feel free to message me personally. So the best thing to do is personally message me on the platform you're watching this on and let me know that you meet the requirements. I'll send you I will send you my calendar invite so you can book a call, and this session will be held on Zoom. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. If you're looking actively for a job, how does the hidden job market? That sounds more of a chance connection. Shruti, I'm not sure if I completely understand your question, to be honest. If you're looking actively for a job, how does the hidden job market? That sounds more of a chance connection. I need some little bit of clarification of what your question is, to be honest. Not sure. Is that 5 years work experience in Canada, US? You know that 5 years experience, it doesn't matter how you got your 5 years experience, but you have to be a career professional that is living in Canada or US or UK. I've worked with some clients in UK. My expertise actually lie in Canada and US market because those are two countries I've worked in. I've recruited in those companies. So I mean those countries. So I actually understand those two countries really, really well. Hence why majority of my clients are from US and Canada. I do work with people globally, but majority of my clients are US and Canada based. I'm trying to call you. Did you click on the link, Shruti? You have to click on the link that I dropped and then follow the instructions. So I've dropped the link so feel free to call in. Guys, you can call in and ask your question and speak with me directly. You don't have to type your question if you don't want to. So if you want to speak with me, feel free to call me, okay? If you have questions about job searching, let me know in the comment section. Feel free to ask any questions you may have. This is your opportunity to ask me any questions you have. I'll be sticking around for a few more minutes. If there's no question, then I will be concluding today's segment. Okay. Hi, Shruti.
Hi, Gurpreet.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I didn't understand your question, sorry.
Yes, I would like to elaborate on it. So, when I was listening to you, you spoke about the hidden job market,
Mm-hmm.
which is definitely, very good point and very informative. But if someone is looking for a job actively, where they are looking to have that change within a month, that's just because they feel like they now need to move to the next level or their opportunities with other employers, where they don't really have any connections. How does the hidden job market approach or concept applies in that scenario? Because so far the hidden job market sounds more like a relationship that you're building continuously, you're spreading awareness about your name continuously, and it becomes like you find out about the job or someone approaches you. That's
Okay.
more like a brand building for yourself, where the hidden job market then approaches you. But what if you want to approach a new employer because you see this position, and these are not entry level positions? So the career level that I'm talking about is a mid senior career level, not entry level, where most of the time the applicant tracking system is used, or the high level where it's usually the connections. So at mid senior level, how would you advise someone to do a job search?
Um, okay, great question. Thank you for asking. I don't know when you joined the segment. I did cover about one of my clients who cold reached a company that she wanted to work for and approached the head department. And she used my strategy about pain point. And then she wrote to them based on the problems that through her research, she found out these are some of the problems they're having, and she used a strategy that I teach in my coaching program, and she ended up landing a 6-figure job, senior level, not entry level. Now, other point I pointed out in today's segment was your LinkedIn profile. The hidden job market is active. It doesn't matter if you are active or not active, job market is active.
Mhm.
100%, regardless of which segment you are operating in, job market's 100% always active. So one of the things is you don't have to know If you don't have connections, you can build your connections. But if you're going to build it from, I need something from you, then that's not networking, right? Number one reason why people fail at networking is simply because they're focusing simply on a transactional base, which is, I need a job, so I'm going to message you and I'm going to pitch myself, I'm going to talk on me and then shoot you my resume. That is not networking.
Mm-hmm.
Networking is simply making friends. That's why I don't even use the word networking. I say make friends in your field, in your industry. Number two, your LinkedIn profile. You can go to your analytics and you can actually see how your LinkedIn profile is working out for you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes, I think I got an idea from there. What you're trying to say here is
What's your
basically,
analytics? So what's your search appearance number?
sorry?
What is your search appearance number on LinkedIn?
Give me one moment here to go in there.
If nobody knows what I'm talking about, let me just share my screen to show you a demo. So everyone can do this. Go on to your personal LinkedIn profile. So this is my personal LinkedIn. I'm showing you live that this is me. I'm not using someone's. And analytics, the second box, it's called analytics and it says it's private to you. You all have access to this. Everyone has access to hidden job market. The key is to know how to navigate LinkedIn to access the hidden job market. So if you click on the search appearance number, which I'm highlighting right here, click on it and it would show you how are you appearing in searches. So the data isn't in real time. It takes like last week's data. So it gives you the date of what the collection of the data is. Then it gives you keywords you were found by, right? So coach, career coach, business coach, job coach, trainer. My LinkedIn profile is SEO friendly to be found by what I want to be found by, which is all these keywords. So my LinkedIn profile is search engine optimized. That means I'm coming in searches. Now, when we say searches, we want to appear on the first page of the search, just like Google. The only difference is LinkedIn isn't Google, where we have to pay to do SEO and pay for AdWords and pay for keywords. LinkedIn's all 100% organic. So the key is to know how to, so I'm going to emphasize how to make your LinkedIn profile to be SEO. So it's working for you in your sleep. Now, step 2 data that you want to look at is how many people has viewed your profile. Because if you're being found in the searches and people are viewing your profile, here's the true test if your LinkedIn profile is SEO friendly and people can find you, is how many people are reaching out to you and messaging you for job opportunities. So if you're a career professional, you want to set up your LinkedIn profile to be job lead magnet. Heck, it doesn't need to be just job lead magnet. It needs to be a lead magnet where you are landing opportunities straight in your DM. People are messaging you for opportunities. I've been featured on Wall Street Journal. Guess how I got that opportunity? LinkedIn, straight message in my DM. I've been featured in the Globe and Mail multiple times. Yes, how I got those opportunities to be featured multiple times in the Globe and Mail? LinkedIn, they reached out to me directly. I've been nominated for awards. How? LinkedIn. I've landed I've built 2 successful businesses using LinkedIn. My clients that work with me, they are landing opportunities straight into their DMs because they're following my strategy on how to build their LinkedIn profile to be search engine optimized. So it's working for you in your sleep. Guys, if you have a LinkedIn profile, you want to leverage it and capitalize it so it's working for you every single day. You know how much time is required to do that? In the beginning, there might be obviously time requirement, and then it's just maintenance, and the maintenance is maybe few hours here and there to do it, but not much. And then you can it's autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
Or versus you applying to jobs each job application is you're spending anywhere 10-15 minutes just filling out the application, and then you have to spend another hour or so making sure your resume is 100% speaking to the job you're applying to. You can cut all this work out and focus on building your LinkedIn profile so it works for you every day. The choice is always yours to make, right?
Yes, thank you.
That's how you can access the hidden job market, like that, instantly. Again, you don't have to have followers, you don't have to have connections, you don't need to know anybody. I'm a living proof of this, right in front of your eyes. Nobody knew me, but I successfully, now everyone knows me. Tons of people know me. I can actually walk in Toronto and next day someone will message me and say, I saw you here. Was it you? I was like, yeah, it was. And people call me LinkedIn celebrity. If I can do it, so can you. I'm nobody special.
Mhm.
I just put my time and effort to doing it. And hence I know exactly what to do because I've invested a lot of searching trial and error. I love LinkedIn. I've mastered this platform and I can help you too. So it's up to you.
Thank you.
Does,
Gurpreet.
does that answer your question?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to move on to the next caller. Grishama. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly.
Yeah. Hi,
Hi,
Grishma.
how are you?
I'm well. How are you? Thank
I'm
you.
great. Thank you. Where are you tuning in from?
I am in New Brunswick, Canada.
Okay. Welcome. How can I help you?
Yep. So I want to ask you, like, I have around 5.5 years of experience from India, and I have done civil engineering, and from here I have done MBA in project management as well as PMP certification. But I am applying to many jobs. From 2 months I am trying, but I am not even getting single call. So what would be the issue?
You applying online?
Yes, I applied from Indeed and LinkedIn.
Using your resume?
Yes.
Then 100% the problem is how you wrote your resume, the content, what's in your resume. Because when sole job of the resume is to land your interviews, and when you are applying to jobs using your resume and you're not landing interviews, simple connection, 100%, the light bulb should go off. Oh, it's my resume. There's no buts, there's no ifs.
Okay.
It's your resume in terms of what did you write? What did you write in that? So the problem is the content,
Okay.
the content of your resume. And this is for everybody. This is actually a great question because I always get people, hey, I'm applying to jobs and nothing's happening. So this is a quick fix. This is actually a quick way to diagnose this problem. Is simple. I'm using a resume. The sole job of this resume is to land me interviews. If that's not happening, the problem 100% is the resume.
Okay.
But people can't connect this dot, and then what ends up happening is you start to lose confidence because you're getting rejected, you're not getting interviews, and then automatically you start to think that you're lacking something. You're not lacking anything. And I can tell you how many people think they're lacking something, and that's why they're not landing interviews. They start to invest money in getting a certification or upgrading the skills, and then when they got that, they go back to applying to the jobs. They're still in the same problem because the problem isn't that you're lacking something. The problem simply is you don't know how to write a resume that lands you interviews.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, that's right. Because I have done PMP certification as well as certified Scrum Master. Then also I am
Oh my
thinking
God,
like
those two are hot. Like you should be landing job interviews like this. You have PMP and you have Scrum Master.
yeah, but I was thinking why I'm not getting call. I don't know.
It's your resume. I don't know how you wrote it, but I can tell you it's 100% your resume. The
Okay.
content. The key to landing interviews is that we need to stop writing resumes based on what we the jobs we're working on, and we need to stop writing resumes like job descriptions.
Okay. Fine. Got it. I will change my resume.
Do you know how to change it?
I will try.
Okay, let me know when your trying doesn't work out. Feel free to reach out to me.
Okay, so I can text you, right? From in LinkedIn?
You can message me on LinkedIn when you've tried, and if it still doesn't work out, based on how you tried, feel free to reach out to me. I actually have a resume writing course.
Okay. Then okay, I will talk with you in LinkedIn.
Yeah, so if anybody is interested in taking any of my courses, they are available on my website. I'll drop the link. It's gkmcoaching.com/store. All masterclasses and courses, including how to access the hidden job market, how to write a resume, they are all on my website. You can take the courses. People who've taken my courses have been successful in the job search as well.
Okay, that's cool. And one more question. So you are helping for like interview preparation also?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, fine. I will contact you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so thank you everybody for tuning in. Great work, Gurpreet. Thank you so much. Let's see if I had 5 years experience from India and Canada. I've studied MBA. Now I'm in Canada. Oh, I think I just spoke with you. So I got you covered. Thanks for connecting with us. You are welcome. Again, guys, if you want to, I have courses. I do run a group coaching program. Okay. I also have courses which are much more cheaper than my coaching program. But so if you also have a job search membership, which is just $9.99, go on my website, gkmcoaching.com/store, and you can get cost-efficient solutions that I'm providing. You can join the membership, which is $9.99. People have gotten are actually getting success, and people have gotten success within a matter of like 6 weeks or so. And it's all about like these are do-it-yourself solutions that I'm providing, which is one is membership, and then I have courses and master classes that are paid, and they are do-it-yourself solution. And so to get the proper help you need, so you can 10 times speed up your job search process. And you want to do that now more than ever, because fall is hot hiring season. Companies are hiring right now for people like you. It's up to you to speed up your results and know exactly what to do, or you can spend hours and hours of your time trying to figure out how to land jobs, how to land interviews, and how to land job offers. Okay. Now, to be successful in your job search, you have to land interviews. You have to convert those interviews into job offers. And the biggest thing is you need to put a dollar value on you. Don't let the company decide what to pay you. You need to put a dollar value on you. The company is benefiting from you. You need to put a dollar value on your talents, your capabilities, and how much you truly think you're worth. Please, please never let the company tell you what they're going to pay you. Instead, you command what you want to be paid. You are in control. Again, 15 years of HR experience. I can tell you how many times companies have taken advantage of people and lowballed them. And you don't even know it. You don't even know it. I just spoke with somebody who this happened to. She let the company decide what to pay her. And she asked a question, what's your budget? Don't ever ask the company what's their budget. But she asked, they told her $50, up to $50 an hour. She successfully went through the interview process, and she landed a job offer, and she signed away at $50 an hour. 4 months later, she found out that actually the company's budget for that contract opportunity, it was a 1 or 2 years role, was actually $65 an hour. I guess that's not a good feeling, right? So when you let company decide what to pay you, and when we say, oh, you know, whatever your budget is, then we are coming from a space where we're not confident about ourselves and our true talents and what our worth is. You never want someone to take advantage of you. And those also are not the employers you want to work for. Employers that will never take advantage of you, it starts with you, right? The energy we give out is what we're going to get back. How we show up is also what we're going to get back. If you're going to show up and say, you decide, and I'm going to leave all my faith in your hands, you are giving away your power. And when we give away our power, now we're not in control, and now we're just becoming puppets, right? Now, as a career professional, you are very talented. You're gifted at what you are great at. Remember that you are a gifted individual that companies need. But you also need to know what to put the dollar value on, because those companies you're working for are making money, millions to billions of dollars. They're profiting from your talent. You also need to profit from your talent. And guess what? Cost of living is going up every single day. Gas prices have gone up. Gas prices go up, everything has gone up, interest rate has gone up, inflation rate is up. How are you going to survive if you continue to keep letting employers dictate what they pay you? You dictate what you get paid. When you dictate, you are then standing in your power. You are in your power, you're owning it, and then the right employer who sees your power and values you will pay you. I had a new grad student that was my client. She went to an interview. HR first told her that the position only pays $39,000. That's the budget. When she went for an interview with the hiring manager asked her what her salary expectation was. She didn't say what it's, whatever your budget is, because I've been coaching her. She went into that interview very confident and commanded and said confidently, my salary expectation is $47,000 to $55,000. That's it. Something like that, she said. Hiring manager, she killed her interview to the point where hiring manager wanted her. And guess what? That first offer was $47,000, not $39,000 like HR said that's our budget. Nope. Manager wanted her. He figured out a way to make it happen, presented her with $47,000. It's not our responsibility to work with companies' budgets or help companies decide. Our responsibility is, I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know the value you're going to get. I know how you're going to benefit from me. I know the ROI you're going to get from me. So here's what I'm going to want in return. And now if you want me, it's your job to figure out how to make it happen. Confidence, confidence, confidence. And when we come from that space and we enter those interviews and those meetings from that space, you are going to land multiple job offers. And when you land multiple job offers, guess what? Now you have choices. When you have choices, you are going to negotiate harder, smarter, better, and get the best options and deals for you in terms of money, in terms of total composition package, in terms of the role, in terms of the employer, in terms of the manager. That's truly your power that you have. So I think it's time you take your power back and you operate from a space of self-worth. You are worth it. You are worth every penny. I just need you to believe that you are worth it. And the minute you believe in yourself and you believe you're worth it, your whole life is going to change from that minute on. Okay? So thank you everybody for tuning in. Have a great weekend. I'll be back live next week. Also, I am giving away 30 minutes free strategy call with me. It will be a virtual call. It will be on Zoom. So if you want to craft out a strategy that's going to help you make more money in your career, if you're job searching and you want to land those interviews, job offers, and you want to make more money, strategy is going to help you, right? We need a game plan. You can't just Google. Guys, that's the biggest mistake you're making in your job search is you're Googling. Google is just generic advice. Also, the internet's filled with noise. And what's happening is everybody is following those advices, and then when you go to the interview, you all sound the same. And hence, job offers are not coming. So Message me if you live in Canada and US. Message me. Happy to do a 30-minute strategy call with you and get your career off the ground or help you make more money. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of career professionals land their dream jobs as well as double and triple their salaries in a matter of days. I can do the same for you. Reach out and let's talk. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.